What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 2K the God, my man Sess. We back again. Welcome to the Gods of Boxing Talk, the most controversial show on YouTube. Yes, now for this segment, it's gonna be a what's hot and what's hot right now. You know, I shitted on this fight, boy. When they announced this, I literally printed out a piece of paper that said Chavez Jr. versus Canelo, May 6th, Cinco de Mayo weekend. Put that shit in the toilet. And did you know what next? Nah, I didn't do that shit, but I'm just saying. I did the equivalent verbally. You know what I'm saying?
Word, me too. Me too.
But recently, on a Univision appearance to promote their fight, both fighters have bet all of their purses to the winner. Meaning, it is going to be a winner takes all type of fight. Now, with that said, I've always been skeptical of Chavez Jr.'s discipline. But this type of bet, dog, he has to come into this fight in tip-top shape.
Yep.
Ready with a game plan to execute to the fullest, right? And he's got to be focused 100%, fam. We already know Canelo will be. Canelo is not one to fuck around in training. He's not one to, he's not one to not listen to his coach. He's actually very adaptive. Canelo has actually learned things from losing to Floyd Mayweather that he's exhibited in subsequent fights. So he's very adaptive and he's very receptive, right? So we're not worried about Canelo being ready for this fight. Bruh, this just became something that could be very special, man. What do you think about this news?
Man, yo, I am all for this fight now. At first, just like you, I was like, come on, man, this is ridiculous. You know, why is he fighting Chavez Jr.? But with that bet being placed, I think there's so much more pride on the line than anything now. You know, it's money, and it increases the level of, like I said, machismo, the level of Mexican pride that these guys are going to bring into the ring, because they're fighting literally for a winner-take-all type of purse, which is crazy. You know, you rarely hear these type of things go on in boxing, these side bets, or, you know, just little things like that. So it just made the fight a lot more interesting for me, you know, who, like I said, I'm not Mexican or, you know, Hispanic, so I'm just watching two guys fight as a boxing fan. But like I said, now I can actually tune in and go, damn, Canelo just lost all his money, or, you know, Chavez just lost all his money. So, you know, it makes it a lot more interesting, like I said, for the fans like myself. And I actually really want to see this fight now. And just a little side note, both guys look extremely good right now.
Absolutely.
You know, Chavez does not look like how I would have imagined he would look when the fight was first announced. You know, he doesn't look as big and as heavy as I thought he would look, you know, and this fight is what, 3 months out, or maybe 4 months out, or something like that. 3 months. 3 months out.
Less than 3 months now, shit.
See? So Chavez looks very well, but man, I'm gonna say this. Canelo looks like he can get in the ring right now. He looks very good. His suit was very form-fitting, and you can just tell that he probably only has a few more pounds to lose. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna put a lot of emphasis probably on sparring bigger guys, you know, so Canelo doesn't have to worry so much about making weight, you know, and, you know, also with the 164.5 weight limit, you know, which is probably a little bit easier for Canelo to make than it is for Chavez. But at the end of the day, I love this bet. This is what boxing is about. Like, this fight to me just got a whole lot bigger as well. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm about to go buy a let's go Canelo flag or some shit.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Damn, my man is all in for this shit.
Hey, that night, you know, I'm gonna have to be team. You know, I'm gonna have to pick a side.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
Why don't you get you a goddamn Canelo Alvarez bandana? When I was
there we go.
I was in Las Vegas for the Canelo Khan fight. That's all I seen was Mexicans wearing a fucking CA bandana. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hey.
For real, but I want to touch on one thing that you said before we go to the next topic. Mm-hmm. You said early last month, I believe, you were telling me that Chavez is already training to be in the range of 164.5 pounds. And we both agreed at that time, like, damn, that's too early. Mm-hmm. Now that I think about it, though, fam, it's probably not too early because he's getting his body acclimated to the lightweight. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
To do it so early, by May 6th, he will be ready. His body will not be having a negative impact of him dieting a certain way. It'll already be used to the way he's dieted. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So thinking back on it, I'm like, actually, that was a great idea by his nutritionist and his training team.
Yep. I totally have switched sides on that. That's a very good point. So it should be interesting, man. It really should. You know, I love the thought of a bigger man, you know, going up against a smaller guy, because the smaller fighter has to make just as many adjustments as the bigger fighter.
Right.
So it's an interesting fight. You know, I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it was last night before we went to bed. Can't stand this motherfucking fight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not last night, but before the news broke. Woke up the next day and the news broke. Man, this is a great fight, fam.
Oh,
A+. Hey, Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh, shit. Next. And, you know, our viewers are going to love this one, especially the ones that believe I hate Deontay Wilder so much.
Oh,
I agree 1,000. 1,000% with Anthony Joshua, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and read what he said. I quote: I think Wilder needs to fight better opposition. Washington is good, but he's up and coming still. It was a last-minute call-up as well. I know his last opponent failed a drugs test, unfortunately, but I would love for him to postpone it for another month and get someone who could train for a world championship fight. Wilder has been a professional for around 8 to 9 years, and I want to see a bit more, and there is nothing wrong with that. I'm speaking from a fan's perspective because I get it. After 3 years as a professional, speaking on himself, they want more. So after 9 years as a fan, I'm saying, Wilder, we want more from you, and there is nothing wrong with that. And the last thing he said was, good luck against Washington, but I think the other contenders in the heavyweight division need challenging as well. So I think it would be good for Wilder to force these type of fights rather than taking on easy pickings. Bravo! Bravo!
Nah.
I agree 1,000%. I will mention it again. One of the biggest things that I said, you know, shout out to my man Bernard, aka Mr. Fuckery. You know what I'm saying? he posts these pretty quickly to let everybody know inside our group, you know, that, you know, what news is what at that time. You know, a lot of motherfuckers is like, you know, Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody. What the fuck is he talking about? Well, you know, right. Neither has Deontay Wilder. Both of them hadn't fought really anybody, right? Yeah. But the reason why I give Anthony Joshua 100% support for saying this is because he is going into his 18th pro fight, right? He's either I think he's 18-0 right now. I can't remember, but 18th or 19th pro fight. Yep. And he's already fighting a heavyweight Hall of Famer who by any stretch of the imagination is not done. I hear people say he's done because he couldn't pull the trigger against Fury. No, I told you guys in the prediction video, Fury's style is all wrong for Vladimir Klitschko. Styles make fights. Yes. Vladimir Klitschko has never been an inside fighter in his career, and in order to beat Tyson Fury, he would have to become an inside fighter overnight, which was not going to happen. That's why the fight was so easy for Tyson Fury. Okay.
Yep.
He doesn't need to be an inside fighter against Anthony Joshua. They have the same reach. They're around the same height. He can actually throw his jab just as good, actually, in my opinion, better than Anthony Joshua. He's not as fast, but his jab is more crisp. Okay? So he doesn't have to be an inside fighter against Anthony Joshua. This is an excellent fight, and it's a very dangerous fight for Anthony Joshua. And he's already taken it in under 20 fights. Meanwhile, Deontay Wilder is 37-0. 37 fucking fights, fam. He's about to be 38-0 after he knocks out Gerald Washington. Okay? He's fought 36 C, D, and F level fighters, fam. Bermane Stiverne is the only motherfucker of note on his resume, and he is levels below Vladimir Klitschko.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Joshua has a ton of room to speak. What do you think about this, man?
You know what, 2K? Let me. Damn, man. You know what? I couldn't agree more.
Ooh,
I could not agree more.
I got it. Hold on. What is that?
Oh, man, whatever. But, man, you know what? Anthony Joshua and everything you said is absolutely right. For Joshua to be where he is in his career, for his upside to be so freaking high, he is taking on an extremely dangerous opponent in Vladimir Klitschko. You just said, if you're saying that Klitschko's done, you're crazy. Yeah. You know, you just laid it out. The reason why he couldn't pull the trigger against a fighter like Tyson Fury, whose style is way different than Anthony Joshua. Yep. You know? So, I mean, he's right, man. Deontay is in his 38th pro fight, and he hasn't fought anybody of note since winning the WBC heavyweight strap, which we all know is the most prestigious strap in the division. He's got one of them greenbacks.
Greenbacks.
Yeah, exactly. So, man, I said this on our last video, and I am going to really hold his feet to the flames. I'm a Wilder fan. Everybody that knows me, I said this before, I did not start off that way. I was not a Deontay Wilder fan. Yeah. It took a while for me to become a fan of his. But I'm going to tell you this. If he does not fight anybody of note after Gerald Washington, I'm going to go back to the guy I was before I start liking Deontay Wilder. And I'm going to be on his ass like white on rice. Woo! You know, so I need him to get in the ring with somebody. I can't talk shit about Golovkin and then praise everything that Wilder's doing. You know, I know Wilder at least tried to make the Povetkin fight. You know, things didn't play out. Povetkin wanted to do other things and, you know, stick needles in his behind and all that other crap. So it didn't play out. Yeah. But I'm not going to give him any more passes. I want to see him in the ring with some of the top tier heavyweights. Come on, man, let's do it. You know, let's do it. Like I said, I understand the Povetkin situation. It's over. It's done with. It's water under the bridge. Yeah. We need to move on from that, and let's get these other dudes in there, man, and really start putting some names on their resume. There's no reason why Joshua at 18-0 or 19-0, whatever he is, should be fighting a Vladimir Klitschko, and you know, you're not fighting anybody, or you haven't fought anybody since winning the title. So I need better than this, man. Come on, I need better than this.
Yeah, well said, man. I gotta agree with you 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that hurt.
You know, I want to add to that and say, don't fight Bermane Stiverne again
No.
Yeah, as a fucking fill-in for what we're saying. Like, okay, y'all are right. I do need to fight somebody. I'll fight Berman. No.
Yep.
I don't care that he's the #1 contender. I mean, if it becomes, because they haven't made it a mandatory situation just yet. The WBC, they're not mandating it just yet. Okay, he was supposed to fight Alexander Povetkin, and we already know about that. So it's not mandated just yet. Okay, so if they don't make it a mandatory situation, right? If they don't call for this fight and say, hey, you have 90 days to comply or we're going to strip you. If that doesn't happen, get the #2 guy. And you know who that is. You know what it is, right? Yeah, #2 guy is, dog.
Please get his ass. Please. I can't wait to debate on this dude, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him. I would love to see that fight. It's a good fight. Me and Seth are on opposite sides of the spectrum on that fight.
Man.
Like yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was getting ready to do it. Yeah, I think Luis Ortiz got it. He think Deontay got it. So, man, that's an excellent fight. It's a 50-50. So, I want to see it, man.
Yes, sir.
Next. And the last of this segment. So, Manny Pacquiao.
Boom, boom, boom.
So, he's come out again. Man, he better stop disrespecting Bob Arum, fam. The first time he disrespected Bob, went out and told the media, he was like, yeah, the negotiations with Jeff Horn is done, B. This is Bob Arum, really. He really said this. Yo, son, it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's done. You know what I'm saying? We just going to Australia, you know what I'm saying? And we get over there, and Jeff Horn gonna be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Man, fuck Manny Pacquiao, man. Fuck him, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight him right here in Australia, man. This is exactly what he said. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But he said they was waiting for Australia to get money, basically to fund the fight, to have it, showcase it there in Australia. Manny Pacquiao came out and was like, this nigga lying like a motherfucker, y'all. I didn't agree to this fight. And Bob Arum was kind of like, bro, you better stop disrespecting me, nigga. Right? We all know Manny Pacquiao was pimped by Bob Arum. Bob Arum will slap the shit out of Manny, and Manny will go continue to make that money. Exactly. Raise my motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So this time he disrespects him again because, Arum is like, yo, show me what's your done deal, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting right there, fam. We right there, man. Gonna fight Brisbane, man. But Manny Pacquiao's like, nah, nigga, I'm in negotiations with Amir Khan.
Yep.
And drops the damn Twitter tweet. And not only did he do that, but he creates a poll on his Twitter page.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice, right? Floyd Mayweather-esque type shit.
There you go.
Creates a poll asking the fans, hey, who y'all motherfuckers want me to fight next? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had Kell Brook on there. He had Amir Khan on there. He had Terrence Crawford on there. And he had your boy, Jeff Hornacek. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, his name was wrote real small, too. Real small.
Yeah. You had to get some bifocals to read that bitch. Like, okay. Jeff Hornacek. Word up. You know what I'm saying? So, Amir Khan won a whopping 48% of the votes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm sorry, not Amir Khan. It was it Amir Khan? Yeah, Amir Khan, sorry. 48% of the votes. Kell Brook was second. Okay, he won 24% of the votes. Terrence Crawford was third. He won 21% of the votes.
What?
If you add all that up, that equals 93%.
Oh, damn.
So Jeff Hornacek won 7%, and they all from Australia, nigga.
Hell yeah. Those are friends, family, distant cousins and uncles.
Exactly.
Damn.
Let's just put it this way. Jeff Hornacek, I know the nigga name is Jeff Horn, but I refuse to call him Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Hornacek just had a goddamn family reunion and told everybody at the family reunion that Manny Pacquiao just begged everybody to vote for him, and it ended up being 7%.
Damn.
Get the fuck out of here. Of course we want to see him fight somebody else.
Yep. Come on. That's a given.
That's a given, bro.
Hey, come on, man.
And once again, I'm hearing motherfuckers say, well, Mayweather's fighting Conor McGregor. I'll reiterate. There's a difference. Floyd Mayweather is not fighting Conor McGregor to retain his championship status as a boxer. He's fighting him on some clown shit. Real talk.
Yeah.
For
the circus is in town.
Complete straight up entertainment. Case in point. Some goofy ass dude that was in the gym with me and Seth recently. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who it was. Some goofy ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Me and Seth be having a private conversation in public. You know what I'm saying? We be having private conversations in public about boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some motherfuckers just find their way in the conversation. So the dude came up. Yeah, the dude came up to us, and we looked at the motherfucker like.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, this is how he talk. Hey, who's that guy? Floyd Mayweather's getting ready to fight. What's his name? Or wasn't he like a kickboxer or something like that?" We were like, "Oh yeah, you talking about Conor McGregor, motherfucker?"
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Floyd's gonna get his ass kicked. We're like, no, on the contrary, Floyd's gonna kick his ass. And then he changed it. Remember how he changed it? Well,
Well,
actually, yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, Floyd was gonna be the actual guy taking the fight. And he was like, me and Seth were like, bruh, we big boxing fans.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't even talk about that fight. As y'all know, we ain't even reported on the shit yet.
No. Yep.
And we probably will not. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that fight. So when we said that, old dude was like, yeah, probably a circus show, you know, for money.
Exactly. That's exactly what he said, people.
He even said
verbatim.
Verbatim, exactly. A circus show for money. He even said it, and he's not even a boxing fan. Probably ain't never seen a boxing match in his life. If you say boxing, a nigga would think you talking about packing up shit and moving. You know what I'm saying?
UPS or FedEx? Which one? What do you want to do?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that this guy, who's underneath a casual fan, even knew that fight is a clown ass fight, that's exactly what it is. Manny Pacquiao fighting Jeff Horn to retain his WBO title status is complete and utter fuckery, and it's much more fuckery than that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We want to see him in a real boxing match, real opponent challenging for his WBO title. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, if Manny Pacquiao wanted to fight, I don't fucking know, Matt Damon, you know what I'm saying, on pay-per-view, not for a boxing title, well, hell, go fucking do it then. Who cares?
Go for it.
As long as it has nothing to do with being a champion in boxing. Whatever.
Yep.
I won't support it, just like I'm not supporting Mayweather Conor McGregor.
Nope.
But you can't compare the two. There's no comparison, especially when he's still an active champion in the sport of boxing. No comparison.
Yeah, exactly.
So
absolutely.
My question to you, man, before we end, do you like an Amir Khan fight?
Say that one more time, 2K.
Do you like a fight with Amir Khan?
You know what? I don't mind the fight because Jeff Horn is who they threw at us initially.
Yeah. So
I don't mind the Amir Khan versus Manny Pacquiao fight. Let me say this, though. I would rather have Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao. That's the fight that I think we all want. But so it doesn't interfere with what Errol Spence has going on with Kell Brook. Which is a much deserved title shot for Errol Spence. And Khan is really the only guy left, in my opinion. He honestly doesn't deserve the shot because the last time I seen him, and I'm not making fun of him, the last time I seen him, he was on his back looking at the lights. So
you're right.
for him to come into this thing and be fighting Manny Pacquiao off the bat, It kind of tells me what I always knew and suspected about Amir Khan is I don't know how competitive Khan is about boxing at this point in his career. And also, let me say the same thing with Manny Pacquiao. I don't know how competitive these two guys are. I think Khan is in it to make big money and fight big stars. And whether he wins or loses, I truly believe Amir Khan just wants these names on his resume. I mean, you know, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that, but the way he chased Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, was because he wanted to share the ring with greatness. You know, I've never seen a fighter chase another fighter that way. But this fight should be good. I'm not, you know, shitting on the fight in no way, shape, or form. I'm just kind of telling you what it is. And these two guys are former sparring partners. I believe at one time Amir Khan was trained by Freddie Roach.
Absolutely.
So it should be a good fight. You know, so like I said, I'm not gonna crap on it, but at the same time, I don't necessarily care for it too much. It's an interesting style matchup.
Yeah.
But I'm just not really going to give it a lot of props because Khan has not been dominant in a very long time. I mean, you know, this ain't the Amir Khan that was, you know, everybody was going crazy over with his blazing hand speed and his footwork, even though I never thought it was that great. But
yeah.
But it is what it is, I guess, man. Like I said, I can't say nothing horrible about it, but I guess.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, man. I do want to see Terrence Crawford. Kell Brook is not really on my radar for Manny Pacquiao. He needs to be – he's already going to become entree for Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He's the main course for Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, exactly, you know. Exactly. So I'm not. He's not on the radar for Manny Pacquiao, but and of course, like I said, Terrence Crawford is who we would want to see. But I'm an advocate for the Amir Khan fight, fam, and I always have been. And it's mainly what you said, style. Stylistically, it's a good fight. A lot of people used to shit on this fight, and I remember when Amir Khan publicly said on Box Nation, I was watching the Box Nation broadcast of the third fight between Manny Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez. And Amir Khan was one of the commentators. And he stated after, you know, I think it was a draw or something like that, a majority draw in that fight. After he stated that Marquez won that fight, he agreed that Marquez won that fight. He said, but yeah, I'm actually interested in fighting Manny Pacquiao. That was the first time I've ever heard him say that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And from that point forth, I've been like, oh, man, that's an excellent fight. So this is like the third time that this has come up. A fight between these two has come up in the media, right? Since that statement that he made. And each time I was like, hell yeah, let's make that fight happen. And I'm doing the same thing today. I'd like to see the fight. Now, Amir Khan has gone through some utter disappointments since then. But I still think he's still able to do the same kind of shit that he did back then. It's just that he's just fighting better fighters that have the one-up on him.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and Manny Pacquiao probably is a better fighter that will have the one-up on him, but it's still an intriguing fight stylistically. So I'm all for it, fam.
Okay, absolutely. Let's do it. I want to see it then. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to end the segment right here. YouTube, do what you do in the comment section and be real. Let us know what you think about these topics. This is real. Damn, nigga, I'm fucking up. You know what? I ain't even going to cut this out. This tell you right here, this shit is not scripted, fam.
Hey, this is just what we do, man.
Exactly. This is real talk for real fans. One.